beyond awakening. What actually comes after awakening? For decades, for years, we've been talking about this huge wave of awakening, that humanity is going through this huge awakening stage, awakening phase. And yes, I totally agree. I could observe a lot of people waking up. But let's start with this. What does it even mean to awaken? What does it even mean to awaken? If I had to answer this question in a very simple way, I would say it's awakening to yourself. It's not an awakening to whatever kind of goddess or gods or I don't know, like whatever kind of energy or whatever kind of outside thing. Yeah? It's an awakening to yourself. And it's an awakening to your essence. And it's an awakening to the fact that your essence is eternal. And that you are more than just this physical body. This for me is awakening. So this is where it starts. Yeah, it starts with the fact that, hey, we are not just this little ego-driven physical bodies running around in this world. There might be something deeper. We might be more than we think that we are. And then what comes after? What comes after awakening? This is really a question that I would like to ask you. For the ones who are watching this and who would consider themselves as an awakened person, awakened to the fact that we are more than we think we are, that we are more than this physical body, that we are ultimately consciousness, that we are ultimately the creators of our lives, that we are all of this. It's great that you have this awareness. It's great that you've awakened to this truth. But what do you do with it? What do you do with it? Awakening to your essence, awakening to what you really want in life, to who you truly are. It all sounds beautiful and it's great. But what do you do with it? Really? Have you integrated it into your daily life? Or are you still stuck in your old, unawakened life, just considering yourself as now awakened, but still being somehow in this old, stuck life, doing the old, unawakened things? Or are you truly awakened and living this awakening in your daily life? Or are you running from one session to another session and from one healing and from one astrology reading to the other, because now you're so awakened, but you don't integrate any of this in your daily life? I'm asking you this from a really pure intention, because what I can see a lot is that, yes, there has been this awakening phase. And yes, a lot of people are now aware of all kinds of things, and they see that, and they know what they have to change in their lives, and they know this and that, and yes, they can feel these energies, and they can see the future, and they have these abilities and all of this. But then nothing changes in their daily lives. So my big appeal here is to really go inside yourself and ask yourself, have I truly followed the insights I've received through my awakening? Or am I still just playing awakened me, but in my old life? Am I still kind of just chasing these awakening experiences, but not really willing to change anything? Because let's be honest, it's fucking difficult. It's often very, very difficult. And I can tell you, when I had my awakening phase, I had to make the most difficult decision in my life. And it was a very personal decision, and my life changed 180 degrees. So it was tough and it was scary. And I really thought this is the end of my life at certain parts. So yeah, it's not easy. And I totally acknowledge that. But it's important. It's necessary. Why is it necessary? Because otherwise we get stuck. We get stuck on this level of, oh, we are also awakened. Oh, we are now going to, hold our hands in a circle and we're gonna sing our names and we're gonna chant and all of this. And then we go out of the sessions and we go back home and we go to this stupid job that we really don't like, that does not any good for this world. We still are surrounded by these toxic people that we actually don't want to see anymore, but we just don't make any changes. We are still stuck in that relationship that we know deep inside is not meant to be. But at least we're going every week to whatever ceremony, yeah, or whatever activation or whatever healing session. So, harsh words, but very needed. Do you integrate? Do you follow this inner voice that is here and that you have and that is talking to you all the time? And the more you awaken to yourself, the more you hear this inner voice, because it's, as I said, it's an awakening to yourself, not to some kind of outside thing. It's your true self, your sona, your unique soul frequency. It's what you are here to do, what you are here to express. And in order to be able to do this and to express that, certain decisions need to be made, certain integrations need to be made in your daily life. And it's important to do them. Okay, so we have an awakening, we have integration. It's just doing it, just do it. Whatever your inner voice tells you you need to do, it's time to do it. And then what comes after that? And I can tell you from my own experience here, I've been searching and I've been searching and searching because yes, I had my awakening, and yes, I did these things and I made these decisions, and yes, it was tough, but it was also ultimately liberating, and it really brought me on my path. But then I got to a point where I was like, but what's now? What's the purpose of my life, really? Is my purpose of my life now to just keep awakening, like going to these sessions and going to these readings and activations and all of this, and that's it? Like, is my purpose of my life to become a mother? Is the purpose of my life to build a business? What's the purpose of my life then? So I was still searching. And then came a time, or let's say another level, what I'm talking you through here are really also different levels of consciousness, different levels of evolution that we go through. And I entered the stage of, I like to call the stage the Creatorship stage. And it's that level of consciousness, which I call meta consciousness in my work, where we realize that there is no such thing as finding your purpose. Because finding your purpose also ultimately keeps you stuck in a narrative, in this limiting belief of, I don't have my purpose, I need to find it. It's outside of me somewhere and I need to find it. Or even maybe it's inside of me and I need to find it, but definitely I don't have it right now. So we are looking at things from a perspective of lack. And I was really stuck. I was stuck in this, and I thought, what what is the purpose? Is the purpose given to me by the universe? Is it given to me by these star seeds, you know? There are all the star seeds theories going on as well. Am I a star seed? Like, I was really wondering, what is my purpose here? Why am I here? Why am I having this experience? And ultimately I realized that the purpose of life is life itself. The purpose of life is to live this human experience to its fullest expression, and to discover the power that lies within. And ultimately, the purpose of life is to create your purpose. My entire awakening and integration and healing journey has actually shown me this all the time, but I could not see it. But ultimately, it always led me to the point of, you are here to be, to express, to create. You have forgotten the power that lies within you. Awakening means that you woke up from the illusion that you are just this physical body. You woke up from the illusion that there's no power, that you don't have power. You woke up from the illusion that you are going to die and that's it. So you woke up to the, let's say, truth that you're more than this. Then you integrated it into your life. And you started expressing, really living your life that is in resonance with you. And then life shows you the most beautiful truth, which is, not only are you more than just this physical body, not only are you here to express your unique self, you are actually creating all of this here. You are more powerful than you think, because you have the ultimate power. You are not connected to source. You are source. You are part of this pure consciousness that is simply expressing itself in this physical dimension as you experience it right now, in this 3D reality, in your physical body. So from this perspective, yes, you are separate, and yes, you have a human body, and yes, you're human, but you're way more than this. You are multidimensional. There's so many layers to you. There's so many dimensions. And it's this realization that that's what you are. And because this is what you are discovering the innate power that is within you. Because if you are creation and creator at the same time, then you are the one who gives your life a purpose. You are the one who creates his or her own purpose. And ultimately, you are creating your life, your reality. There are infinite dimensions, infinite realities that we can tune into, because we are energy, frequency, and vibration in essence, and not just this physical body. So we can master this multidimensional self that we are. And if we start mastering it, we can start going into dimensions, different realities, and we really start playing around with our creative power. And I can't wait to see what and how we can change this world if more and more people not only awaken, but they truly integrate, and then they truly shift from unconscious to conscious creation. When you know you are the creator of your life, what are you going to create? really become conscious of your own creation. When we stop creating from the fear, from our unconscious limiting beliefs, because the fact is we have always been creators and we are always creating. But if we haven't awakened, if we haven't integrated, then we are still creating from a fear-based point of view. We're still creating from an unconscious point of view. So we are creating a lot of shit. The shit that is within, we are creating outside. But if we awaken and if we integrate, if we make these tough decisions and if we really truly live in resonance with our unique soul expression, and if we kind of clean that shit, out of our lives that is just not meant to be, and we truly step into this creative power and we create from a place of being awakened and having integrated all these things, what could the world look like? What could the world look like? Yeah. So I'll leave you with that. But yeah, I'd love to know what you think the world could look like, and especially what you are going to create. What are you going to create, having that awareness? What are you going to integrate, and then what are you going to create? What's your purpose? Create it.